Welcome to another edition of the REPMO Recap Show presented by Absolute Roofing. We've got basketball and swimming this week as district wrestling comes up this weekend. So let's get right to the highlights. The Lady Tigers opened COC West play against Webb City at home, and they were winners 64-56. They scored 47 points in the first half. Lanney Strong scored the first 8, and then Sammy Watson took over, finished with a career-high 19 points. There you can see a three-pointer in the first half, and the Lady Tigers win to open COC West play. Then they traveled to Neosho earlier this week, and it was a barrage of three-pointers that led the Lady Tigers to victory. They hit 14 threes in the game, and that tied a school record that had been set in Joplin back in 2022. Meanwhile, it took Neosho until the second quarter to score their first point. Republic led 31-0 at one point. It was 26-0 at the end of the first quarter. Strong had 10 points in the third quarter, including a couple of three-pointers, and Republic finally finished up the three-point barrage with this one from Kaylee Cornelson. 14 threes ties the school record for the Lady Tigers. CJ Ewell scored a career-high 26 points as the Tigers went to him over and over against a mismatched Webb City squad. He had 26, and Brenley Hagewood had 27. As the Tigers cruised to a win over Webb City. Republic had 32 points in the third quarter, including that one from Davin Parks on a fast break. Here's a three by Ryder Davis. One of the highest scoring quarters in Republic or any high school's history. 32 points, the Tigers beat Webb City. And then they went to Neosho and fell behind early. It was Zach Forsyth doing a lot of the damage for Neosho. Then a three-pointer just ahead of the halftime buzzer made it a 12-point lead for the Wildcats before the Tigers finally got going. Coming out of halftime, the Neosho Wildcats made it a 15-point lead on another three-pointer. That was as big as the lead would get, and then the defense would lock down. Neosho held to only 12 points in the second half overall. Here's Brenley Hagewood, shot fake, drives, puts it up off the glass and in. And then it was C.J. Ewell and Davin Parks connecting here for a basket. They were good all night, working off each other as the Tigers came from behind and beat the Wildcats. Final score 57-50. The Republic swim team broke 3 more records at the Southwest Missouri Invitational in the finals on Saturday. They broke records in the 100-yard backstroke, the 200-yard freestyle relay, and the 400-yard freestyle relay. Amelia Beaver set the backstroke record, and the 2 relay teams teamed up to break 2 more records. They all wait until February 16th. That's when they find out who made the cut and will be attending the state meet in St. Peter's here in a couple of weeks. And now it's time for a Tiger Triple Take presented by State Farm agent Sarah Rader. This week, we talked to senior Lanney Strong.
I like to do rap to get me hyped up until I get there, and then I do Christian worship when I get to school. It's really awesome.
What is your favorite sports movie of all time and why?
I like the Creed movies. I think they're really inspirational. I think they're cool.
You could combine any 2 sports into one new sport. What would you combine and how would you play the new sport?
Maybe basketball and soccer, and you can pick it up in score at the same time, in basketball.
And that's it for this week's edition of the REPMO Recap Show. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back next week with more highlights.